Anastasia, gonna solve a Rubik's Cube with both my hands until my camera goes away. I'm gonna do the Megaminx this time because I don't know. Also, I think within half the length of the video, I'm just gonna start speaking Spanish. That way I can, help practice my Spanish. So, and my Spanish isn't like I can't speak it. It's just not the language I speak all the time. So it's just not like, for example, to better explain what I'm talking about, I live in the United States, in Massachusetts. So, if I'm gonna have a dream, it's gonna be in English. I just naturally think in English, I believe. Because I don't want someone to be like, no, you just don't speak Spanish enough. Well, I don't speak Spanish enough because I live in an English-living country. And I'm not gonna, appease people just because they speak Spanish. I'm not gonna speak Spanish if I don't need to. Now, speaking Spanish because I want to, or speaking Spanish because I genuinely need to, that's a different story. Like, for example, when I'm at work, I kind of have to, if someone speaks Spanish to me and they don't understand English, I'm gonna speak Spanish, and hopefully I do a good job, holding my own in that language. I'm not gonna be, Einstein. I'm not gonna talk about the relativity of matter, of energy. I don't know what Einstein was awesome in, but I will communicate basic things. So if you're wondering, what my Spanish is capable of, I just gave you a good example. Now, hopefully, as time goes on, as more I speak Spanish, I'm gonna talk about things that I'm gonna talk about things both in English and Spanish. I'm just gonna talk about things that I wouldn't really talk about in either language. Like, whatever that whatever Einstein was working on, I will learn how, I will know how to talk about it in both the languages. Both English and Spanish, cause why not? Worthwhile goal. So I am gonna get the Megaminx, the Galaxy Master Megaminx. I am gonna get that. Can Spanish people say the N-word? Honestly, you know, it's more like you shouldn't say it in either language, but like let's say if you speak English, it's like 80% bad. If you speak Spanish and are a native, I'm not even gonna say native Spanish speaker, I'm just gonna say you speak Spanish. It's like 60% bad, because if you you shouldn't really be saying it anyways. Like for example, I don't even say it that often. Maybe if I'm like listening to a song or something, but personally I just don't say it. But what I'm not gonna do is limit the speech of other people. Like, who am I for that? I can just be like, yeah, I'm just not cool with this guy, and move on with my life. But I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm not saying that it's something that I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm not saying I'm not saying you just murdered a kid. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. As long as you don't start murdering kittens and puppies, I think you're okay. Just know that I have limits. Like I have personal limits. The reason why I say it's like 60% bad is because, like, if you're gonna describe like a car or something, or a donut, and it has like black frosting or something, you would literally have to say, not because you're racist, but because you just speak Spanish, you would have to say that car, ese carro es negro. Not because you're racist, but because you just have to say that car is that color, or ese postre tiene, I don't know how to say frosting, but ese postre es negro. No, you're saying that because you're not being racist. You're just saying like you're just saying what is like the car or the donut or the sweet or whatever. That's why it's like 60% bad if a Spanish person says the N-word. Now I'm talking about not because at that point, if you're saying it in either language, you're just racist, and just I don't know what it is, but just be happy. Just be happy. No, I'm not gonna let you bring me down, but I'm just gonna say be happy. But if you say it in either language with the I would think to myself, well, this is what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna limit other people. I'm not gonna limit other people from saying what it is they need to say, or whatever they want to say. I'm not in control of that. Literally not. Yeah, I'm not in control of that. So, just know that everyone has their limits. Everyone has their limits. Alright, I'm gonna start speaking Spanish now. Déjame ver. Estoy pensando qué debo de decir ahora. Déjame ver. ¿De qué cosa debo de hablar? Pues, alguna razón que estoy hablando español ahora es porque quiero mantenerme mi español. No es necesario fuerte, no tengo que tenerlo muy fuerte, pero tengo que tenerlo bien, no tengo que tenerlo perfecto, pero sí tengo que tenerlo bien. Sí, tengo que tenerlo bien. Me gusta escuchar un rapero en español. Honestamente, puedo decir que él es un reggaetonero, pero no me gusta decir reggaetonero porque no se siente bien para mí, pero voy a decir un rapero en español. Escucho un rapero en español que se llama Cosculluela. Y a veces escucho como shorts y videos diciendo que él habla de vida de que él no vives y eso me hace pensar que porque él está lleno, porque él es tan bueno para escuchar. Y eso es porque él tiene balas. Y eso es bueno. Eso es bueno. También escucho otros, tú sabes, artistas, pero ahora nada más escucho él. Alguna razón que hablé de eso en inglés, la diferencia con la palabra black y negro es porque él usa el palabra de N. Y honestamente creo que yo sentí como no sé. Sentí que él no puede decirlo. Sentí que si lo escucho estoy como tú sabes, estoy haciendo la situación más malo. Si lo escucho, si pensar si él no puede decirlo, pero ahora estoy en el pensamiento de que yo tenía cuando hablé en inglés, que creo que yo tengo límites. Tú sabes, como no puedo escuchar a él todo el tiempo. Sí, no puedo escucharlo todo el tiempo. Yo espero que yo sueno como yo tengo sensibilidad. Espero que cuando hablo tengo sensibilidad. Honestamente, es como yo decido. Tú sabes, sí, es más mejor que yo lo diga. Todavía es mal, pero es más mejor que yo lo diga. Pero si escucho a alguien con el pie de mío diciéndolo tanto, yo voy a tener límites también, porque no me gusta pensar así. Y depende de qué habla también, because I can't have you talking about nonsense or anything ridiculous, or like, let's say you're talking about let's say you're talking about beef with another person and you say the N-word. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I just don't need that. Sure, it's okay, but at the end of the day, I even have my limits there. So yeah. That's the beautiful thing about having limits. Honestly, Action Bronson doesn't say the N-word, but he does talk about, in this song, he talks about, he says, well, I guess it depends on how I interpret it, but he talks about feeling good is the only thing he knows. And he says, in one of the lines, he says, put a smile on the face of a man who knows he's about to die in prison. And honestly, I just don't, although I get it, it's not the worst thing in the world to hear, but I don't want to constantly hear that, because I myself am not a person who's in prison, and I don't ever want to be in prison, but I do feel the line, feeling good is the only thing I know. glorious. Alright guys, be amazing and nos vemos en el próximo video. And yeah.